Hay fever just lately. It's been bad, really bad. Anyway, guys, how you doing? Welcome to my Vinegar Syndrome sale pickups video. Obviously, at the end of May, Vinegar Syndrome do their halfway to Black Friday sale where they reduce the titles by a substantial amount. They have new announcements as well, which are up for purchase. And yeah, it's a good time if you're a fan of Vinegar Syndrome or interested in any of the catalogue. It's a good time to dive in and get some new releases at a good discounted price, or perhaps pick up some older titles from the catalogue that you've never had before. So this box arrived yesterday. They do take a while to get here because obviously they have a lot of orders to fulfill, so it does take a while, but it's understandable. And it comes from the US as well. Shipping's not too bad really if you buy a lot, because it's a £15 shipping fee, and then over the sale period you can keep adding titles to your existing order and just pay the one-off shipping fee. So that's quite cool because you can always go back and add stuff if you browse and things like that. I've had a look at the titles. I even started watching one last night. Here they all are in here, this box right here. Yeah, let's get going and go through them. So thought I'd try this one. I think it's quite a recent one. It's a Blu-ray release of a Mexican horror. It's called Hell's Trap, also Trampa Infernal. I started watching it last night, but I did sort of fall asleep because I started watching it about 2 a.m. or something, and couldn't sleep because of the hay fever and things. And so I did start watching it. Looked pretty good, like one of these Mexican horrors. It was foreign language, all in Spanish, so I had to read the subtitles. But yeah, it's about these group of people basically go hunting and stuff, and this group of people on a hunting trip, and obviously you've got this crazed-looking specimen on the prowl. And yeah, I only got about halfway through, so I can't really say too much about it. But lovely edition, come with a slip. It's got that artwork underneath. It's a region free one. Discs in the player, so I can't really show that. From 1989, doesn't overstay its welcome as well by the looks of things. 76 minutes. That kind of mask reminds me of the mask slightly, very slightly. I mean, it's not identical, but a bit like the one from Deadly Manor, if you remember that film that Arrow released a few years ago. That I think it's an 80s slasher, wasn't it? But yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, from what I've seen of it, looks pretty cool. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, like a little bit silly, bit jokey and things like that. Not too serious by the looks of things from what I've seen of it so far, but that's Hell's Trap. Really nice slipcover on it, though. There's a look at that. Thought I'd go for a different backdrop today just to make the video slightly more interesting, so so there's other things to look at. Because I always do it at the other angle, so I thought I'd try this one again. But yeah, some more bits. They've come in two separate bubble wrap stacks. Let's go through them. So I was again from the one of the trailer compilations I was watching, Driving Delirium, I think. I saw this film, Gorgo. It had a good release a while back, with one of the boxes and things, limited edition boxes, but that sold out, so I thought I'd try the standard one. It's a monster movie. I think it's set in, is it London or the UK? Again, another one that doesn't overstay its welcome at 77 minutes from 1961, region 3 of it being 4K. Yeah, looking forward to this one. This will be a good, like, kind of, if you just want to chill, stick a monster movie on in the background, like, yeah, pretty good monster movie vibes and stuff. So let's have a look, see if I can get in here without too much fuss. Could have done with my trusty tool. We will get in there. Fresh physical media. Smells good. So yeah, Gorgo. When an underwater volcanic eruption tears up the seabed off the coast of Ireland, two treasure hunters make the discovery of a lifetime when they encounter a gigantic prehistoric monster that's been unleashed from the Earth's crust. After capturing the beast, the pair transport the creature down to London, where it's given the name of Gorgo, and put on display to an avid public. Little do they realise that Gorgo is just an infant, and that his exponentially larger mother is about to emerge from the depths to avenge the capture of her offspring. Sounds very interesting. So it's a cool monster movie set in London, basically. Sounds a bit like like kind of got elements, beats of King Kong, of him being taken to a city and put on display. But there's a look at the cover anyway. Super cool, like cover and stuff. It's from 1961. There's a little look at the back. We have something here with it. I will check that out. We have the Blu-ray and the 4K. Blu-ray's got very kind of, I'm not simple artwork, but the 4K looks kind of cool. And you get this as well. So let's have a good look. Oh, it's like it's anatomy and stuff, I think, like a sort of detailed spec on the monster. Yeah, it's a cool poster. There you go. Let's see if I can just get the whole thing up. And this is a standard release as well, and it still comes with this. You would have thought that'd be exclusive to the limited edition, wouldn't you? But obviously not. So, yeah. Right, I'm faffing now. We'll just put that to one side for later. There we go. Gorgo. So, thought I'd check that one out. This one is Bloodhook. I've been interested in this one for a while. It's got cool cover art. It's from 1986. Quite a long one. At nearly 2 hours, 111 minutes. It's a region-free Blu-ray. It's a trauma movie. I did think it was a trauma movie because that was one of the selling points for me. I do like a good fun sort of trashy trauma flick. So if I can get in, I will get in. I could do with my trusty tool. Quick cut and we'll be back. Okay, I've got Jason's pickaxe from my Friday the 13th Part 2 Sackhead Jason figure. This will do what we need it to do. And we get a little incision there like that. Go on, go on. God, this plastic is tough. I ain't joking, man. I'm trying to pierce it with that. And it's like, nope, it's not having it. Now it is. Had to put some pressure on it, though. For sure. Yes, I'm getting rather warm because I'm in the movie room. It gets so warm up here. Obviously, we've not got the central heating on with it being British summertime. But my goodness, does the heat accumulate in this room? It gets trapped and stuff. I do have the window open a fair bit, but God, this plastic is tough, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the kind of, the care, like, to protect the edition, but like, whew, like, my goodness, what a game. Get in there. Right. I do sense a loose disc as well, so I'd better sort that out. Okay, diddly. So, like that. So this is an older VS release when they used to do the DVDs as well. You got your DVD copy there, Blu-ray copy there. Take that out, and you have your alternative artwork with the blonde bikini lady. There you go. Obviously, the slip and stuff sold out now. I think they might have even on one of the sales done a new slip cover for this one because they do that in the sales. But there you go, Bloodhook. Looking forward to that one. Nice 80s slasher. This is a Vinegar Syndrome partner label release from Vinegar video. Looks pretty cool. Probably a load of low budget nonsense, but I thought I'd give it a go. Sort my hair out a little bit, not to be overly vain. It says it's got a tagline on the front. There you go. There's the cover. Blood cool. There's the back. Looks super cool. Some cool action. I assume it's some sort of slasher with like cult elements and things like that. So it's Blood Cult, the first movie made for the home video market. It might just scare you to death. So yeah, so look. This is a Blu-ray, by the way, a region-free Blu-ray. So if you've not got a region player, this will play on your, like your region B. And we've got a more seal. More seal. Right, in we go. There we go. It's better when we guys. No rush on this one anyway. I want to give you guys a good look at the stuff because, like, I was just going to hold them up and stuff. The light reflects off the plastic wrapper that's around the Blu-ray. We'll just get in there and we'll have a look at. Again, another sort of blind buy. Just thought it looked quite interesting. That's what it looks like there. It is from 1985, 89 minutes, of course, colour. And yeah, yeah. On a small Midwestern college campus, female co-eds are being hacked to pieces in a rash of gruesome slayings. A rash of gruesome slayings, dubbed the Sorority House Murders. So, yeah, some sort of like, you can see pretty much there's like a woman who's been in the shower or something. There's a look at the back. It looks super low budget. It's probably shot on video, but looks kind of cool. I'm into these, like, just for a bit of fun, just a bit of time pass killing entertainment per se. Yeah, Blood Cult. Again, another blind buy. Don't know too much about it. It's got alternative art. They do some fantastic releases, VS. So, look, even the standards, like without the slips, are lovely. Like you get reversible art and everything. Clear 14mm spine Amaray case. There you go. Blood Cult. So might stick that on tonight actually if I'm gonna move some low budget nonsense. Got a few to watch. I got a huge watch pile. The stuff actually settled in my collection on the shelves and over there, which you can't see in here and there. That need I need to go through and see what I've not actually watched in my collection. But my actual watch pile of newer stuff that's coming over the past couple of months, it's pretty ridiculous. And I know I say this a lot. Disclaimer, yeah, I do say this a lot, but this time I am taking it easy over the next month because I just need to catch up with stuff. Like, you can go on forever, like when you're collecting, and I think having like, cutting back a little bit, which I have done over the past week. You might think, well, you've been showing a load of stuff in your past couple of videos. Yeah, but I ordered this a month ago, and some of the stuff I showed you on the last video Sunday, that was like orders from a week or two ago and things, that I've been sitting on for a while. So here's another stack in the bubble wrap. Let's have a good old look. So we've got some more things here, and we have the one I've been looking forward to. I upgraded from the Eureka release, and that is of the Dark Half, the George A. Romero movie about the writer, where his works of fiction kind of merge and blend into his reality, based on a Stephen King story. Pretty good one from what I can remember. I really wanted to grab this release. I was very curious about it. I love the look of the release, and I thought, yeah, they're doing it at a discounted price for the VS sale. I thought, why not? I've seen a few people show this off, so you've probably seen it. Nothing new, but there we go. The Dark Half. I think it's an early 90s one, isn't it? The Dark Half. Beautiful, typical, absolutely awesome Vinegar Syndrome packaging with the hard box, and you got the book with it. You get a book in these editions. I like how they got the kind of like cool newly commissioned artwork there, which looks really like sweet. And then they've kind of gone for a more kind of like, kind of like a, not really like an artsy kind of look to it. It's just a photograph with the title font, the Dark Off. But I do like how it's got kind of like a merge of styles. You've got the kind of cool like new, newly commissioned art there, and then you've kind of got that photo there with the title on for the Perfect Bound book. And this looks really nice too. Oh, quality book. This is even, especially the cover in the back, it's even thicker than Arrow's Perfect Bound ones. This material, very, very premium. Give you a quick flick through. Stuff like that. Essays on the film, as I always say with these books, because that's what's in there. Information, bit thin, but lovely pictures. But they have kind of used the space they had. It might be a thin kind of Perfect Bound book, but it's filled with information. Like smaller font and stuff than some of them, because you got that at the back. Yeah, looking forward to rewatching this one. I thought, well, big Stephen King fan, like a lot of his adaptations have been made into movies, and I thought, yeah, let's do it. Like, let's upgrade. Well, a necessary upgrade. It's not one I even watch a lot. I've seen it once, The Dark Half. I've seen my Eureka Blu-ray once. It's got the writing all on there and stuff. Looks really nice. That's a slip cover. Vinegar Syndrome are like that. Slip covers on slip covers. You got the slip box, the slip cover, the disc in a goddamn slip in the Amaray case and stuff. But yeah, it's the new 4K release of The Dark Half. You got the artwork there. 4K's region 3. The Blu-ray, which will have the extras on, is region A. This is quite a long, early 90s, as I said, 1993. 122 minutes, so just over 2 hours. That's what you get there. Yeah, lovely release. Can't wait to get this on. This will be going in the Blu-ray players soon. So, looking forward to that. If I can actually get it back in, would be a good start. Am I putting it in right? So let's try. But yeah, but from what I can remember, I did enjoy The Dark Half. I've never read the story. Not sure if it's like a novella or a short story in a collection or an actual book. I'm not too sure with The Dark Half. It might even be. Is it a full book? Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. There you go, The Dark Half. Couple more here. We'll go through these. So this is another partner label one, another Vinegar video, and this is the Ripper. I skipped on this one last time, pulled the trigger this time because it was at such a good price. It actually stars Tom Savini, the special makeup effects artist and actor in some movies. You know, he did makeup effects for like Friday the 13th. He did makeup effects from Dawn of the Dead. He's even in that one. Day of the Dead. He's the guy with the gun package in From Dusk Till Dawn. He's in Planet Terror. He's got a good role in that. Yeah, I like watching Tom Savini in movies, and I like his special effects are just second to none as well. And yeah, he did effects for the Prowler. It's a very good slasher movie. That, and the Prowler needs a good release. Actually, I do have the Blue Underground older release from like 2013, but we need to get the Prowler on 4K, man. If anybody out there has any sort of sway on anything, God knows who and what I'm even talking about. But if anybody out there who happens to see this can put pressure on some sort of label to try and get the Prowler on 4K, I'd love to see it. Anyway, that's a look at the back of the Ripper. Cool image there. There's the front, really cool image. You've got that there. It's still sealed, same as the slip cover. Region 3 Blu-ray from 1986, 102 minutes. Tom Savini was also in that film about the snuff movie Effects, which was released by Agfa, wasn't it, on Vinegar Syndrome and 101 Films. I actually have the 101 Films edition, and I like that as well. Good low budget kind of like idea, good low budget movie, slasher movie with like the whole sort of a slasher with the whole idea of a snuff film and things like that. But yeah, there's the Ripper. I've not heard it's very good. I've actually heard it's quite bad, but I just fancied it because I thought, well, it's a good price. I do like to see Tom Savini and stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty interested in that. And this is my last one from the VS pickups, and this was just one because it went down to such a good price. I thought, yeah, like why not pull the trigger? And that's the Invisible Maniac. I'll give you a look. Obviously, the slipcover edition's way, way out of print. OOP. See if I can just break the. God, my goodness. It's like getting into a vault. No, it really is. It's actually like getting into a vault. So you got the. If I can actually get in there. Efficiency is not my forte in this video. Not that I need to be efficient with it, really. So you got the image there, got the cartoon drawing of the sexy lady in this sexy attire that you can see up her skirt, very sexy. And yeah, you got images on the back. It's region 3 of it being a 4K. Looks like a load of low budget trash, but it should be fun. And that's the Invisible Maniac. This is an early 90s one, isn't it? 1990 and 86 minutes. Ever since he was a child, Kevin Dornwinkle wanted nothing more than the ability to spy on naked women. This sounds like it's going to be really funny. I think I have heard about the plot and the concept of the film before. So he wants the ability to spy on naked women. Traumatized for life when his prudish mother discovers his bedroom telescope pointed at the window of a nude neighbor, Kevin puts all his focus onto his other interest, science. Decades later, and now a respected physicist, Dr. Dornwinkle has made his greatest discovery yet. Molecular reorganization serum, which has the power to turn a person invisible. So a guy's a pervert, he wants to pervert on women, he becomes a scientist. Later on in life, and he's recovered. He's basically, it's almost like, you know, like Hollow Man, even though it's a lot older than Hollow Man, but like, you know, like Hollow Man, he goes invisible and stuff, or the Invisible Man. It's like a kind of sexually charged like play on the Invisible Man, I'd assume, where the guy's basically trying to perform and turns himself invisible. But yeah, sounds really fun. Sounds really goofy and stupid as well. But I'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Got your discs there, yeah, like that. Cartoon animation, you can see our panties. There we go. So there's all the pickups, guys, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. Some of the ones I picked up in, like, a lot of them are blind buys, and a lot of it is just kind of nonsense. I love a good trashy film. Like, obviously, I like my upper echelon of cinema. You know, like really good, properly good films. But I also enjoy a good trash movie. Like, why the hell not? Just throw some nonsense on and have a good time. Like, you know, have a cold beverage. I'm going to try and get myself a good night's sleep tonight, though, because I have been lacking a bit. I just get distracted sometimes. Like, sometimes I get distracted at night and I'm just end up doing something. And but anyway, oh yeah, I did get a video sticker. But Vinegar Syndrome, I don't know if you have to purchase a certain amount. I think I bought about 10 this time. I count them in a sec. But I used to get more stickers. Like, even if I bought like 5 titles in a sale, like say 2 or 3 years ago, they would give me like the cool VS like babe sticker and stuff and all that. I mean, I've got this one, which is kind of cool, but just lately, like, even if you order a fair bit and spend quite a bit of money, which I have done, you know, like, they just seem like they're a great label on that. I'm not bad mouthing them. I'm just saying, with the stickers, though, like, you tight gits, you could have given me some more stickers. Joke. But anyway, the Dark Half, Heller's Trap, Blood Cult, Blood Hook, Monster Movie Gorgo, The Pervy Invisible Maniac, and The Ripper. So there's all my pickups. So let's actually count them and see how many I did pick up. Just out of curiosity, guys. 1, 2. No, there's more than this actually, isn't? Is there more? Yeah, there's more than this. I'm missing a few, aren't I? No, that was everything I picked up, I think. So I didn't get as many as I thought. I got physical media coming out of my ears. Like, I'm starting to go a bit stir crazy. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I didn't get 10. I bought 7 titles. So nice to add all these to the VS collection, though. They all look fun. And if I hate any of them that I haven't seen before, I'll just sell them or pass them on or give them a friend or whoever, like, you know. So, but there's my stack anyway. Primarily, the Dark Half is that's the big one. That's the one I'm predominantly looking forward to. House Trap, from what I've seen of it, though, was pretty good. Gorgo looks fun. Quite pumped to see the Invisible Maniac. I assume it's a really bad film. It's just like, the idea of it just sounds absurd. So should be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's all my pickups. So yeah, if you've watched, thanks for hanging out and watching my Vinegar Syndrome Halfway to Black Friday sale video. Yeah, I'm going to go now because I don't want to bore you to death. Unless you want me to stay. No, I'm joking. I'm just messing. I'm in a really silly mood, I'm in a really goofy mood, somewhat. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Have a great evening or nighttime or daytime whenever I put this video out. It's currently Tuesday evening when I've recorded. I'm not sure whether it's going out on the Wednesday or even on in a bit. But I got to do the thumbnail stuff because, like, that's the thing, like, I like to kind of either a really good thumbnail or a half decent one, for the video. So I haven't actually prepared one yet, so I've got to go and actually, like, wrap my brain and think, okay, what thumbnail should I do, and, like, all that sort of thing. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Take care.